welcome back to Addie's Chat. My name is Adiola and this is Addie's Chat. Thank you for joining me again. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by here. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining again. If you have always been here every Friday, it's so good to have you here. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, family and friends. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I need to ask you for a favor. Everyone that's joined today, I need to ask you for a favor. I would really appreciate it if you can do this for me. I need you to share my video, this chat. I need you to share it with somebody else. I need you to share with at least one person. So if you're watching today, please kindly share this chat with one more person. I would really appreciate it if you can do that for me today. Kindly share this with one more person. Thank you very much. We need to grow the family. We need to make it bigger, really. Thank you very much. Today, my chat is really, it's something something interesting, really. I hope you find it interesting as well. Just stick around. I'll be right back. So welcome back. Today I've titled my chat Bad Money Habits That You Need to Get Rid of in 2021. So that's bad money habits that you need to get rid of in 2021. These are habits as well that I have myself, and I have just compiled a list of a few things I've done in the past that were not really particularly good for me and didn't really help my financial goals. And I just thought I'll share that with you. By the way, actually, how are you doing with your financial goals? Are you keeping on top of it? Are you reviewing it? If you haven't set a financial goal, this is still a good time. We're just in February. It's still a good time to set a financial goal. Have a look at your finances. Just look at what you want to do this year financially. Really set a goal for yourself. It's always nice, in addition to New Year resolutions and things, to have a financial goal each year. So yes, this is what we're about on this channel, about setting a financial goal and just our journey through our financial goal. I will at some point in my chat actually review what my financial goal this year is, and I will tell you whereabouts I am with the plan and how to move forward with it as well. So if you haven't set up a financial goal this year, I'm just encouraging you to do that today. And you can, if you wanted to, you can also reach out to me about it. You can send me an email. My email address is in the description box below. All right, let's get straight into it. Today, as I said before, I wanted to talk about bad money habits, that we pick up along the way, money habits that we pick up, really. I'm not excluded from this. I am inclusive as well. So I've just written down a few bad money habits that I picked up along the way and that I would like to drop in 2021. And I just wanted to talk about it today. The first bad money habit actually that I have personally is impulse buying. Oh my goodness, impulse buying. I've got a weak spot for bags, for handbags. To be honest, I've got more than about 40 handbags, and I don't really go to loads of places, so I don't know why I have those handbags. I have more than 10 handbags, like almost the same shape. They all look alike, but they are quite different in some ways. It's really bad. I used to be a very good impulse shopper. I would walk past the shop and see something, and I would just be like, oh, I'm going to browse, and I'll come out with a bag, a full shopping bag, really, of things that I bought from the shop. The same thing online. When the lockdown started, I started to impulse buy again, just right at the beginning of lockdown towards, I think, Easter last year. I started to look at things online, and to be honest, for us ladies, actually, we don't get an escape route. It's they send you emails, everything is online there for you to look at. It's just really hard to not impulse buy. If you are a lady, if you agree with me, let me know in the comments if you agree with me. It's really hard. Every day you get all these emails and you stop by, you see something nice and you don't need it, but yet you buy it, really. There are loads of things like that. So impulse buying is one thing that we need to stop. I need to stop it as well. And what I've done to actually combat it is with online shopping now, what I do is I put the item in the bag and I let it stay there for 48 hours, and that would really test me and push me. Do I really need this thing? So many times at the end end of the 48 hours, I figure out I don't really need the item really, and then I just release it back. So I give it 48 hours now. In this lockdown, I've been doing that. To be honest, I haven't needed a lot in lockdown, and I have at the beginning of lockdown last April, I did shop a lot. I did buy a lot of things online, even a lot of things that I'm just wearing. I've just realized that I bought so many things that I didn't need. I found some things a few weeks ago that I bought. I didn't even open it up since April last year. So yeah, so there's a lot of impulse shopping. A lot of us, to be honest, as I said, social media, emails from all these retailers hasn't helped us. The shops being shut hasn't stopped a lot of us, to be honest. But this is one of the things that I need to stop. Impulse shopping, impulse buying, really. And you might want to do that as well. You can try the system I'm using now. It's worked well for me. Putting things in my basket for 48 hours. Most times the things would have been sold out within 48 hours, which helps as well. And sometimes after the 48 hours, I do realize that I could live without having that item. So that's really good. So that's the first bad habit that I need to stop this year, impulse shopping. The second bad money habits that some people have. Luckily, I don't really have this, and a lot of people that live in the town I live in might not really. Is using ATMs that will charge you to make a cash withdrawal. I think it's really bad. Really bad habit. I know it's not a lot of money, probably just £1.50, and most people think, oh, it's just £1.50. Try not to use ATMs that will charge you. There's only one in the town I live in. As far as I can remember, there's only one ATM that charges. But I would say try not to use an ATM that would charge you. Almost all the ATMs are free, so why do you want to pay £1.50 to withdraw money? Really, that's a really bad habit. You should try to find an ATM that's not going to charge you, except when you're abroad. Sometimes you can't really escape it. That's when you should use an ATM that might charge really. So that's one bad habit somebody needs to stop, really. Yeah. So another critical one, which is really important, is I don't know whether this is an habit, but a lot of people need to stop waiting to start saving, and this really did have a bad effect on people in 2020. A lot of people are waiting till they have a lot of money before they start saving. Research has shown that most UK adults actually don't have a savings account, and those that have a savings account do not have regular savings. They do not have any money for the rainy day. So we don't need to wait till we have a lot of money before we need to start saving. So if it's just £1 you have, you need to start saving it. If it's just £2, you need to start putting that money away every week, every month, every year. You just need to put something away, keep something away, make a conscious effort to keep something away. And as we're doing it as well, I think we need to educate our children as well, that they need to start saving. Our children, it's really important to let them know that they need to start saving. This we have a culture here in the UK actually that doesn't really promote a lot of savings, but we need to turn that around with the next generation, and it's left to us actually to do that with our children. We need to show them how to save. Get them a small coin box. Let them put all the money they have into them. Let them have something to look forward to buying, maybe a Christmas present for someone, or a Christmas present for themselves, or something additional for their birthday. Let them put money away. You don't need to have a lot before you can start saving. If it's £1, really, just put something away every week, every month. Just keep something away for the rainy day. It would do a lot of good, really. So the next bad habit we need to stop, I think this is number 4, is lack of interest in interest rates, really. Lack of interest. A lot of us, myself inclusive, do not know what interest rates our bank accounts are paying, our savings accounts are paying. We're just not nonchalant about it. We need to stop that in 2021. We need to make sure that we're looking at interest rates. If your bank account is not working for you, you need to move somewhere else. If you're not getting the interest you want on your savings account, you need to move somewhere else. We need to start thinking that our money needs to start working for us. We can't keep the money there and make the banks get all they can on this money. money. We all work hard for our money. Really, you need to look at interest rate critically. If you've got a savings account, a lot of people I know have helped to buy ISAs. Really, a lot of people have ISAs. They haven't actually looked at really. Some of the ISAs have gone to 0.1%, and people haven't looked at it really, and they don't know this. And there are ISAs that are 2% in other places. So you need to move your ISA. If you think that the interest rate there is not great, you need to move it. If you're doing a regular saver, look around for interest rates before you start putting your money into that regular saver. We all need to pay more attention to interest rate with bank accounts as well. If you're not getting a good deal, if you're not getting anything special for your bank account or a good interest rate, you need to move somewhere else. Feel free to move somewhere else. We all need to work on this year. Of course, we don't pay attention to memberships that we have. So a lot of people have signed up for, and I was like this once. It was a long time ago. I signed up to a gym membership and I wasn't using it for a long time. Have a look at your bank account. If they're membership, if they're things that you are subscribed for there and you haven't used in like 6 months, you please cancel them. Get rid of them really. If you have gym membership that you haven't used in a long time and you're not really a gym person, like a lot of us can hand on heart say that we're not gym people really. So you cancel it really. Get rid of it. Look at your bank account. If there's something you're paying for, we need to make a conscious effort of doing that. A lot of us have signed up for all this entertainment online this and that, magazine deals and all that stuff that we haven't used in a year, in 6 months. We need to cancel them. We need to pay attention to them. Things that you do not need anymore, you don't need to carry on paying for them. You need to cut them down. Pay attention to all these memberships that you've signed for. Some people are signed up to three or four gyms really, and they haven't been to any gym in the last 1 year really. So this one, number six is actually a crucial one, and there's going to be a bit of tough love with this number 6. I will tell you categorically, only making minimum payments on your credit card actually is a way to actually stay in debt forever. I'm really sorry to say that, but only making minimum payments on your credit card is a way to stay in debt forever. A lot of people put minimum payments on credit cards as a yardstick. So once you make the minimum payment, if it's £20, once you've done that, that's it. That's done. No, that's not a good thing to do. Even if you're making the minimum payment, add an additional. If your minimum payment is £10, put a 10p on it, put £1 extra on it. That's the way to actually get out of debt. That's the way to actually get out of these things. Put an extra on your minimum payment. Only making a minimum payment will help. It's written even on the statements as well, the credit card statement. They do say that if you're making a minimum payment, it will take you longer to actually pay off that money. So you shouldn't be doing that. Put an extra £1, put an extra £2 on there, because the money that's left over, the only time I would say making a minimum payment does not matter is if you've got an interest-free credit card, which a lot of people do, which is, yeah, I'm one of those ones. I would move from interest-free to interest-free. I will carry on moving. Once interest-free has finished somewhere on purchases, I would go somewhere else. I am one of those ones that would use an interest-free credit card all the time. So if you do that, then that means you probably don't have to worry about making minimum payment. But if your credit card is not interest-free, you shouldn't be paying only the minimum payment. Yes. So that's one bad habit we need to get rid of this year. It's got to go. Yeah, got to go. So the last bad habit that we need to get rid of this year is do not let anyone else's opinion with regards to our savings, with anything in life really. I think this is important and somebody needs to hear this today. Don't let anyone's opinion, anyone's social media opinion, anyone's actual opinion shape your life or judge what you want to do. Don't let anyone be the judge of your life. A lot of people do that. A lot of people allow other people's influence to rule and control their lives because someone's doing this and someone's doing that. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do that really, and because some of us do that, we live our lives based on other people's opinion. We run into debt, we run into problems that we shouldn't really be in. It's really important, whether for your financial life or just for your everyday life. Don't let anyone else's opinion, don't let it judge your life or shape the way you do things. You can take feedback, you can take people's criticisms. You can take it on board, but you shouldn't let what somebody have 100% say over your life. Really, I don't really care who that person is. You shouldn't let somebody have 100% say. It's good to listen to advice. It's good to hear from people, but yes, sometimes people don't even know what they're doing. People giving you the advice don't even know what they're doing. They won't be giving themselves advice sometimes, but they can give it to other people. So yes, so that's it really. So those are the things today. I'm not sure if I've said 9 or 10. I can't really remember where I'm at now, but anyway, yes. So those are some of the bad habits that I think we need to drop this year. The more money we save, to be honest, the happier we feel. And the happier we feel. Whether it makes us more happy, I cannot really attest to that fact. But the more money we save, the happier we feel, the better we feel about ourselves. It's just like, for instance, I love getting bargains. When I get a bargain, I feel a lot happier. I feel that I can actually spend more money somewhere else that is actually needed. So the more money you save, the happier you feel, the better you feel. And really, if you don't have an emergency savings for the rainy day, really, you need to start now. You need to start today, right now as we speak. You need to start putting something away. Don't wait till you have a lot of money. You don't need to do that. Don't wait till you have a lot of money. Start putting something away right now as we speak. So anyway, that's all my chat for today. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget, send this chat to somebody. Share this with one person, at least one person. Share it with one person. We need to grow the family. We need to get people to know some of these things that we talk about on here. So share this to somebody, please. Yeah, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you. See you later. Bye.